What is going on, warriors? This is your man Johnny F here, and in today's video, we are going over how much magnesium glycinate you should take for anxiety, and we're starting right now. Welcome to Next Level Warrior. It's so good to have you guys here. Now, for anyone that's new to the channel, we cover topics from leveling up our health and personal development to help you become your next level self. So if that sounds good to you, then make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, and select all to catch my videos posted every week. So the benefits of having optimal levels of magnesium in the body are pretty outstanding, with an ongoing list including balancing cortisol, improving sleep, elevating our mood, reducing brain inflammation, and improving nerve signaling, which helps you to think and feel clearer ultimately. Well, not ultimately, but a huge chunk of this being that with balancing magnesium deficiencies, we can help to improve so many issues in the body that are potentially causing or adding to our anxiety. And obviously the reasons that we may be experiencing any forms of anxiety can be extremely broad. So I don't mean to downplay it in any way for people who experience chronic anxiety, but studies have shown some bits of promising evidence that magnesium deficiency, especially that which causes neurological disorders, makes us more prone to anxiety and depression. If you want to know more about that, then check out the video that I recently did on 5 ways that magnesium glycinate can help with anxiety. So, how much should you take to help with anxiety? First off, and this is really important, do not take too much, as this can temporarily elevate your anxiety levels while you're running to the toilet. And while magnesium glycinate is one of the most gentle types of magnesium on the digestive tract, it can still have a laxative effect in high doses. Just not nearly as much if you took magnesium oxide or citrate, as they both draw in larger amounts of water into your intestines, increasing flow of excitement that results. John, we get it, but just get to the point. All right, okay. Just don't take too much. So how much should I take? The optimal dose of magnesium can vary in the suggested daily recommended intake that you might have come across. Particularly though, we do need more as we get older, though the general rule for adults is 300 milligrams for women and 400 milligrams for men. This is ideal. But there are a number of things to take into consideration when it comes to dosing magnesium, which used to confuse the hell out of me. So I hope to bring some clarity for you all. You've probably heard that different types of magnesium have different absorbability rates, which obviously affects how much you need to get your daily 300 to 400 milligrams in. And one of the many reasons that I suggest glycinate in particular, aside from simplicity, is that it has a very high absorbability rate, along with glycine in particular being a calming essential protein. So if you're starting to use magnesium to help with anxiety, then definitely stick with magnesium glycinate. And now for a possible useless fact. To avoid additional confusion, both magnesium glycinate, bisglycinate, and even diglycinate that you might have come across, these are terms that are used interchangeably, which I personally believe add to the confusion. The bi and di parts mean 2 glycine molecules attached to the magnesium, and some manufacturers market that this increases absorbability further because there are 2 of them versus 1. Is it just marketing hype? Maybe. Was it a useless fact? Let me know in the comments. Now, with this knowledge in hand, it's best to start with the recommended dose of 300 to 400 milligrams of elemental magnesium, which isn't always clearly labeled on bottles, though it is on this one that I picked up from Amazon. The elemental magnesium number in particular is essentially the part that your body will be able to use when it breaks off from the glycine in magnesium glycinate. Now, if you believe that you are deficient, don't start superloading just yet. Remember that we also get elemental magnesium in absorbable forms from the whole foods that we eat. So if you're supplementing with a daily recommended intake on top of your food intake, this could very well be more than enough. From here, monitor how you're feeling week over week by checking in with yourself. Use a journal or another tracking method to be able to look back at the data over time and track the progress that you could be making in your health and anxiety levels. There's no sense in immediately going for double the daily recommended intake through supplements if your body is just going to discard the excess, as this will really just burn through your money unnecessarily. This is all a process of increasing your awareness of yourself and your body, taking action through nutrition, supplementation, and definitely adding in a healthy amount of optimism towards improving your anxiety. So while it definitely takes a lot of work, you have the ability to create great changes in your life. Those that can help you better manage and shift out of these anxious states. And the biggest truth here is that 100% it is absolutely worth it because you are worth it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, then make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more content on leveling up your mental health, and never stop growing. That's it.